So MCC Rising Teams have just been announced, but who are they, and why did they get accepted into MCC Rising in the first place? Well, you came to the right place. We're gonna find that out, but first, a word from this cookie. Oh yeah, forgot that the cookie can't talk. Introducing team I could get into normal MCC, or the Pink Parrots, featuring Access Oreo, Blushy, Speed Silver, and JoJo Solos. All of these people are already fairly well-known creators, with 2 of the members having over 1 million subscribers. It should be well known that these are some pretty good creators who have been already rising for a while. This team isn't just talk, however, as it also has a pretty good application video with jokes, the most overdone Smash Brothers meme, and great personality and chemistry being seen from and between all of the creators. If any, this is the team that you probably already know. So to be fair, let's get into the smallest team now. So the smallest team, which doesn't include any recent subgrowth due to MCC Rising, is the Blue Bats, featuring Golmal, Yomi Keister, 238, I don't know how to pronounce that, Guggle, and Stemister, who have a combined 7,500 subscribers, which is weird. I thought there was going to be an oddball team that has a combined 500 subscribers, but nope. All pretty generic-sized Minecraft YouTubers. If you think me calling them generic-sized YouTubers is me trying to throw shade at the Blue Bats, I'm not. On the contrary even. The Blue Bats is actually my favorite team in the event and the one that I want to win the most out of all teams. Their application definitely got them into MCC due to its uniqueness and quality, which made this video stand out to me, just as their content did, with amazing cinematic shots and the jokes being okay. I like them, but they didn't make my appendix burst. The Lime Llamas! What kind of stuff were these guys on when they made this? I think that the intro is a masterpiece, because it looks like if every single dream you ever had came together and looked appealing. And the regular part is quite funny, but a little bit generic, with quite good jokes. There's no way that these guys wouldn't get into MCC. I mean, just look at the application video for yourself. There's no replicating the first dose of their intro. Now, let's get into the curveball that MCC threw at the competition. One that I didn't think would get in. Also known as the Lilac Lesbians. Never thought I'd say that in my life. Or the Purple Pandas. While their streams are perfectly fine, their application video is really nothing special. There are so many creators with fancy edits and amazing cinematic shots, but I think the reason this one was chosen was how good the simplicity of it all is. While all these other applications feel like they're compensating for something, this team's video is very basic, and is, in the end, what most Minecraft YouTubers' content actually is, with basic aspects being refined to be all the more polished, yet still simple enough to understand. I couldn't tell you the exact reason, but these guys definitely deserve to be in MCC Rising, just like everybody else here. But with anyone who deserves to get in, there's always a first place. So let's talk about the first application revealed to the public, the Red Rabbits. Wow, another Smash joke, so original. I can create Smash Bros references in my sleep thanks to MCC Rising. But hey, remember that one person who always gets an A+ in class, and they always perform everything exactly how the teachers want? That's the best way I can describe this video. While I think it's a good video, perhaps even the best out of all the event's competitors, it barely spoke to me personally. It feels kind of bland for me, but hey, you don't really care about what I think. Why did they get in? Well, it's because their roles were played to perfection. There isn't one improvement that I can give this video, and that's where the problem lies for me. There's no problems with it, which is great, but in order for there to be beauty in something, there also has to be flaws in it, which is why it doesn't speak to me. Still a great video, however. Now on the opposite side of the spectrum...
I'm shaking, we're shaking.
This is an example of someone creating something that could become its own human being with the amount of personality it has. There seems to be no scripting, but that's what makes it so perfect. Kier, Dev, Boosfer, and Yellow Wool on the Cyan Coyotes have made a video that has so much passion and love thrown into it, all by exploiting the magic that is hanging out with friends. And this team seems to also be the fan favorite, which while I agree with that they're going to be great, my money is still on the Blue Bats. This video feels like they each did whatever they want, when they want. And now I realize they have 100k subs each, and this makes a little bit more sense now. Aqua Axolotls time! The generic intro being thrown out the window right away before the creativity takes the wheels and let Rosary, Speldnick, Katie's, and Dark Eyebrows creativity shine. Before it goes back to semi-generic. But the Q&A aspect of this video is still very creative, which I enjoyed. Though I will say, this is the most uninspired of all the applications, in my opinion. Now, why the hell did The Office get in? Well, there was another Office themed video that I thought was genius that didn't make it into MCC Rising. The Green Guardians at Winners Incorporated did. This video is one where the theme is the most important aspect. It's in an office building where their personalities usually lead them to saying their information, with so many small details and great scripting overall. This is, funnily enough, the most professional of all the teams, and I don't want to say any more about them. So about we go on to Team This, or the Yellow Yaks. This team is probably the team with the people who are the oldest, as they are very much more structured and professional, as I could see in their application video. Which I should know how to spot. I'm 15. Mr. Beardstone, Music Main 1017, Mizro, and Bruno Dan UI. These guys have great personalities and have quite normal presentation with great intro and editing. I think this team is the one that is probably at the cutoff line. Not to diss their presentation, it's still better than 99.7% of applications, according to Noxcrew. But the normal presentation is what I think is just not an option for getting accepted, as you don't stand out nearly as much. But hey, what do I know? I submitted an application in getting to MCC, and made there be only one team left, so that I can build hype that we actually got in, and then look extremely stupid for putting this dialogue here! Save the best for last, as I always say, with the Orange Ocelots, which is soup for Eloise, Bekyaman, orange juice, as well as rice and beans, which will probably not have their spelling translated very well to how I speak. This is one of the applications that I watched before their team got accepted into MCC Rising, and I will definitely say it's probably the best application out of the bunch. While I definitely prefer others such as the Blue Bats or Cyan Coyotes, I'd say this one nails what it means to be an MCC Rising application, having a mixture of all the good aspects of the previous presentations together, and also having the best thing out of all of the unaccepted MCC applications.
Let us take some stand for time.
Parkour tag in.
Spit some lines. Build us up a solid case for why we are the team of rhymes.
Rapping. And remember, when commenting something about this, add that second P to rapping. This one doesn't even need any explanation besides what I already said. So yeah, subscribe, and more videos like this will be coming soon.